So it was 1987
Yes,
that you started COMTECH.
correct.
And what did people say when you were going to start your own company back then? Because entrepreneurship now, it's like the new cool. It was not that cool back then, right?
So,
Tech wasn't that cool, right?
so my mother-in-law looked at me and she literally said, "You go get yourself a job like any normal South African." And by the way, 2 years later, she said to me, "Why didn't you give me any shares?" True story. But a lot of people, I remember my brother-in-law saying to me, anyone who can't run their business on the back of a matchbox shouldn't be running a business. Both my brothers who actually joined the business later on thought I was crazy. And the two things that gave me, well, I'd say three. My wife was unbelievably supportive when I made the decision to go on my own. My dad, who still lived in South Africa, always used to say, rather earn 50 cents for yourself than $1 from somebody else. Really gave me a lot of encouragement. And honestly, it was some of those negative sentiments towards me going on my own that actually gave me the confidence to, I'm going to prove everything wrong. And everyone in the room today is too young, but maybe if you get onto YouTube, there was an amazing ad campaign. It was for a beer called Swan Lager. And the whole campaign was, they said you'd never make it. And one was about Greg Norman. They said you'd never make it as a golfer, and said you finally came through. And that song used to ring in my ear every single day. There was always, as with any founders, just with one of our founders today, and I said, this cohort of founders that have been running businesses, say, from 2015 to today, are going to be the most unbelievable leaders. The guys that come through are, they've gone through a pandemic. They've gone through, in my opinion, probably arguably the absolute toughest time to attract, engage, and retain staff. And now they've gone through going through a situation where last year you were unbelievably rewarded for growth, and this year you punished for growth. And that doesn't mean, that means if you're a Disney, if you're an Atlassian, or if you're a normal startup, it's all of a sudden, you actually have to make a buck too. So I think, the people telling me I couldn't do it was actually more of a boost for me than a downer. It was just, I was going to prove them all wrong, and I'm proud that I did.
Hey Foundr fam, we hope that you loved that clip. If you did, you can click through right here to watch the full interview. You don't want to miss this one. See you there.